there's one key to doubling your rates. If you want to double your rates as a coach, a consultant, service provider, there's one key that you're probably missing, and I'm going to give it to you right now. Now, I work with coaches, consultants, service providers, and we see people that are charging from very minimal to very high ticket. They're like, wait, how do I go higher in price? Should I go higher in price? Should I lower my price and get more customers? I think one of the best ways to double your income is to double your rates in some cases. Now, let me explain. Not every case, but if you can double your rates, what's going to happen? Yes, you'll lose some people, but you'll have more time to work with the people that stay with you. And then, as you provide more value, you will get more testimonials, and those people that you did lose, they'll come back. They'll come back, or other people will come back and take that spot. So how do you double your rates? There's one key to doubling your rates. Give explicit value, but let people know the value they're getting. And what do I mean by that? Sometimes people receive value, they don't recognize what they're receiving. So maybe you're an SEO analyst, or you're an SEO provider, service provider, and you're helping them, and you give them a report each month. Well, that's great. A report. I look at it, I see this keyword went up, this keyword went down, and I see I'm getting more traffic from France than I am from Japan, or whatever it may be. Again, I've looked at those reports. I have provided those reports. It's a report. That's no big deal. But what if you were to take, and you took a 30-minute, not time to go over the report, but a 30-minute coaching session. So for your $9.99 a month, you're also going to get a 30-minute coaching session. And what does that 30-minute coaching session allow you to do? Number one, maybe it's a 15-minute coaching session, but it allows you to go in and explain what they're looking at. They don't just get a report with a bullet points. You can explain why this is good, where is an area that we need to focus on. And because of what I see here, Mr. Client, this is what I would recommend you do. And because of these analytics, this is what we're going to do over the next 60 days. And we're going to see this number increase. What does that do? Number one, it gives more value than a report. But number two, it gives you the opportunity to speak with that person again, to basically resell your services. Now, some of you are absolutely scared to get on the phone with a service provider, a client that you're a service provider, because you're scared they're going to go, hey, we're thinking about dropping you. Well, I don't know if we should continue. Listen, if they're thinking about it, they're going to do it anyway. Get on the phone and resell your service. Resell. But here's another great opportunity. Hey, look, this number, here's what we're going to do this month. Here's our milestone that we reached. Here's our next milestone. By the way, I love this. Hey, by the way, who do you know that could use our services? And you get referrals. Again, this is how you double your price. You give value that someone else isn't giving. Okay. Another thing that you could do is, what's a comparable service that you could add and bring in that maybe you're not doing now, that could be outsourced. I'll give you an example. A real estate client that is working with a real estate coach. What if you were to say, hey, I'm going to give you a monthly newsletter, literally pre-designed with your logo, with your image, with everything, and you may want to come in and change some small details, or you can use it just as is. They're like, hey, that sounds great. Wow, I'd love to do that. What do? You hire a virtual assistant to go to one of the many companies that provide these newsletters, and they go in and they pull the document, they put their templates in, and maybe it's going to cost them, maybe it costs you $20. I don't know, probably less, just to put a few images and change some things. But the point is, now you have a $20 investment plus a little bit of time, just very little. With every month, the virtual assistant is going to go, or your personal assistant, or maybe you're the coach. You're going to go pull this information. You're going to do it for them. And now in the coaching session, hey, by the way, let's look at your newsletter. Anything you would like to change? This is going to go out in 2 weeks. What have you done? You've provided more value. Okay, now you're not just a coach, you're also their marketing director. Now, we're not trying to put a lot of weight on our shoulders. What we want to do is provide maximum value so we can charge more. Let me ask you this. If you're charging less, again, let's get to you're a financial coach and you're working with somebody at $500 a month, or let's say $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month. What if you could jump from that 500 to 1,000 by doing just a little bit more? Now you need half the clients to make the same money, or you can double your income. High ticket coaching isn't about adding a 0 or 2 zeros to the end of your program. It isn't just doubling the price because you can. If you're going to double the price, provide value. Now, what value are you already adding that they don't see? They don't recognize the power behind it. You need to let them know. If you were to go hire a public relationship manager, if you were to go hire this, if you had to do this, You need to take everything that you give them and get a monetary value to it, but not just, hey, this is the $300 value, this is the $500 value. Come on. What you really want to do is talk to them about the benefit behind the benefit. The benefit behind the benefit. So we're going to pre-design this newsletter for you. That's a feature. So that you don't have, so that you save time, which is a benefit, and reach your audience with top of mind material, another benefit. So that, here's the benefit of the benefit, so that you're the first one they call when they're ready to buy real estate. So it's the benefit of the benefit. Make sense? So you want to go through everything. What are you doing now? But here's your homework. What are you doing now as a coach? What are you offering as a coach, a consultant, a service provider? And I want you to take out every feature and write out the benefit first, all the way down. Anything that you do. Do you provide email support? Are you using a Voxer or text support? If so, write it down. Write it all separate. Then what is the benefit of that? What's the benefit of text message support? What a benefit is that you can reach me anytime so that we can answer your questions. What is the benefit of that? So we can clarify areas quicker and move towards your goals faster. So the benefit of the benefit through each and every area. Then, what can you add on that isn't going to be a pull from you, but would be a benefit to them? Pull from you in time. Maybe it is a small investment, but you're still doubling your price. One thing I recommend for all of my students is if you're going to work with somebody in a 3 or 4 month program, what book can you send them? Literally go to Amazon, say, okay, and set up a timer, set up a tag in your CRM. So, hey, I've been working with John for 30 days. And you're a financial coach. So in 30 days, you're going to get a reminder. And what you're going to do is immediately, you or your assistant, you're going to jump over into Amazon, you're going to order this book. You don't have to guess about it, because you've already got this outlined. You're going to send this book to them with a note. Hey, look forward, really enjoyed working with you. This is our next step. And that's just something you can do. Now, you're not telling them you're doing this. I'm going to send you a book. This is a surprise. You want to surprise them. But because you've doubled your fee, you need to keep surprising them. Make sense? All right, guys, listen, so much more we can cover. Here's what I need you to do. Go to Go Full-Time Coach and check out our webinar. Grab our book. You can grab the book also at lifecoachlifestyle.com. Grab our book. Go to the webinar. And most importantly, get on the phone with me. If you're a coach and you're really looking for a marketing plan to really go beyond 6 figures in the next 12 months, or maybe you're at 6 figures and you want to scale beyond that, then get in touch with me. Maybe you're not a coach yet and you want a proven plan, a proven certification program to help you not only coach people, but the marketing plan to go with it. Then jump on over and get on a call with me. It's callwithwayne.com. Take 10 or 15 minutes. Let's communicate. Let's talk. Callwithwayne.com. I look forward to helping you go change lives and get wealthy doing it.